Very, I wouldn't say it's a unfortunate statement, but my reservation over that statement, I know he's an APC member that works with the APC government, is, the where and how that statement was actually made. Was it made on a campaign ground or elsewhere? If it was on a campaign ground, would have said it on the process of trying to campaign, he would have he used such an uncut word. But it was not on a campaign ground. It was purely an atmosphere that had nothing to do with politics. So that is where I am totally against such statement. We know that it was the same people that instigated crisis in PDP, instigated crisis in Labour Party, went to River State and he also instigated crisis. And now, I've never seen any former chief of staff coming out openly. Maybe this is my first time, because Nigerians like setting, a narrative. If you look at the word scatter, it has some elements of violence in it. What is trying to say that, destruction. Well, there's no how you use the word scatter that everything will be normal. It's an act of, chaos. It's a statement that can trigger violence. But they wouldn't have gone out far and arrest them. But remember that this word scatter was one of the words they used to justify SARS under Mazina Mekano's trial. But you can see, even when a certain Igbo man in Nigeria, somewhere in Lagos, demanded that ESN should come to their rescue, RPOB should come to their rescue over intimidation of Igbo voters in Lagos. The Lagos state government arrested the man. Who is going to arrest Baja Abiamila now for that kind of statement? It tells you a very wrong, unfortunate signal that it has gotten to a point that it is now do or die affair, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. But before that statement, it was reported that Bola Ahmed Tinubu ordered the Senate president to go into anywhere there is any political party opposition and dismantle and destroy them. And what is his strength? He made it very clearly that he is now in charge of INEC and judiciary, that the president can use them as a weapon, as an instrument to squeeze opposition, monetize opposition, destroy the principles that set up opposition political parties. And by doing what? Making sure that some unscrupulous elements, psychopaths within opposition structure, will be induced or be corrupted with money to raise unnecessary legal or illegal proceedings in the courts. Knowing fully well that definitely they're going to have the backing of the judiciary under the control of the president. And that was what gave birth to Bajabi Abila's unfortunate statement. And what does that tell you? It tells you truly that what Mr. President said about opposition privatizing ADC means that he has already endorsed some level of violence against opposition. And in politics, you cannot change a policy without changing politicians. There's no how you will change policy without changing politicians. So what they're telling us, we the ordinary citizen on the street, is that we can go to hell. Whether we vote or we don't vote, the judiciary is there, the INEC is there to do the required and corrupted needful. And it has been confirmed. But that statement too has the capacity to derail 2027 presidential election. If the opposition decide to boycott 2027 election, do you think that Bola Ahmed Tinubu will be very comfortable? He will be very comfortable. And the opposition can do it. They can boycott the election and leave him and INEC to vote for themselves. Because this kind of statement from Chief of Staff ordering some element to go into ADC using that kind of word, scatter, does not speak good about how democracy is being run in Nigeria. If you are bent or good enough, allow a level playing ground for everybody deliberately. But now, we saw the crisis in PDP, you use Wike, that was not enough. You instigated Afuri, there's never, just virtually everywhere. And you are bragging that you are the Jagaban of Africa. And there are people where they when get power pass you, it does not take the international community to enter Nigeria and obstruct and possibly stop the process of 2027 election. With this kind of statement, it is absolutely wrong and it is condemnable. And I can tell you too, why you might not see some level of chaos or violence within the circle of leadership of APC, but the followers can interpret this thing. They can turn that statement to violence. They are already threatening anybody that's not under AP. Do you know how many places the APC is trying to hold a meeting or the other, and APC thugs will go there and destroy it? Look at the one that happened in Benin. Obi almost gets shot. Look at Sunday Igboho threatening Obi not to enter anywhere in the east, in the west, and campaign for election. These are the body language of the presidency. And this is not the kind of democracy that gave birth to you to the extent of becoming the president of Nigeria. If you want Nigeria to be under one party system, please play your game very well. Abi, so that we know that it's only APC political party that we have in Nigeria. Simple. Don't come and threaten an already burdened masses with that kind of statement, giving us, causing a sort of political tension. But I can tell you, unless they actually want to sabotage it, the opposition structures can stand and defend what they believe in.